Hi guys. We'll give it a minute and see if anybody shows up.
Eastern Justice, who is that? He's somebody new.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, East End Justice, how you doing? Safety man, hello. Hello, Tommy Brown. How are you today? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Kim?
I got my volume turned down so it don't echo.
You turn it up for a second and see if you can hear me.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. My phone is kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes I have to plug in the headphones. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. This isn't going to be very long. I just wanted to jump on here for a minute and let you guys know that there's some threats being made to my family. Um, apparently, I'm pushing some buttons at the Elkhart station because they've resorted to going into live stream and putting out my address and phone numbers and making threats to come to my house. If anybody doesn't know, that's the person that's been impersonating me using the 2.0. He's been in some live streams lately and has been posting my address, making threats to come to my house. My best guess right now, guys, on who that is, because of the time and such that it's happening, my best guess right now, and I'm not 100% certain on this, but my first guess and my best guess at the moment is that it is the safety officer that I have had run-ins with several times at the Elkhart Police Department, the one that made the phone call to have us pulled over with a false claim of domestic violence. No, I wish it was Treats Canada. I wish it was Treats. But anyway, you guys can see him if you watch my video of the Can I Chalk the Blue Line Road. The safety officer that's in that video, he's the one I'm guessing is at this point is doing it. And what I'm thinking is because it's happening during the 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock shift when he works, what I'm thinking is we may have to figure out a way to do some public information requests for his phone logs and stuff. And I also want to get the phone log of him making the call to have us stop that day. I have a court-appointed attorney, but unfortunately this attorney works for the court and not me, and he refuses to return any of my phone calls or answer his phone. It doesn't matter what time of the day or night I call his phone, but it's an answering machine, and then 10 seconds after I hang up, I get a text saying, I'm in Elkhart City Court right now. It's ridiculous because, I mean, even like right now, if I called his phone number right now, I would get the answering service. After I hang up, I would get a text saying, I'm currently in Elkhart City Court, which we know he's not because it's Saturday. But That's just the public defender's office, public defender that they assign me, and he's completely useless. But once I manage to actually talk to him, I'm going to have him start doing some public records requests, and um, there's a couple of people that I want to have checked out to see if they're the ones using my name and going into chats and making threats and such. I can pretty much guarantee at this point it's a Elkhart City employee. And I said pretty much. I don't know 100% for sure, but I can pretty much guarantee it's one of them because there's nobody else that knows my home address. And he was actually on in some chats last night posting my home address and making threats to come to my house and such. So I'm going to read chat for a second, guys. Hi, Bama Camera. Hello, Regan Hart. Good to see you. Hi, Espen. Oh, you grocery shopping? What are we having for dinner, Espen? Yeah, I know, Mary. It's just it's retaliation. They're just trying to scare me. I mean, they're harassing Kim, and I know I was wondering a little bit until yesterday. But yesterday pretty much proved to me that it's somebody from the city of Elkhart because nobody else knows my home address. There's nobody else that has my home address, and he was posting my home address and phone numbers and whatnot. And then the threats to come to my house, and so Espen, when are you making the jambalaya for Boomer? You know today's Boomer's birthday, right? Today is Boomer's birthday, and I thought she requested jambalaya. I know they deny all my requests. Every single request I've made for public information has been denied. Maybe one of you guys or some of you guys can go online and do some public information requests. Maybe possibly get some of the call logs from that safety officer. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys can figure out how to help me out with that, because every single request I make is pretty much ignored, denied, thrown in the trash would be my guess. So if any of you guys know anything about filing requests online or anything, you can watch my video and get the names of some of the officers I've had contact with, and maybe figure out how to do some public information requests. That would be awesome. And I would also suggest that maybe some people want to go on their website, because I really don't think they deserve 2.5 stars, even though that's very low. But at this point, I don't think the Elkhart Police Department deserves the 2.5 stars they have. So maybe we could figure out a way to get that corrected. Regan, yeah, they do have to give reasons, but the funny part is, okay, when I did a public records request for my my arrest video from back in May when I was arrested in my front yard. I did public records request, and they denied me. They gave me a code, and I actually had to order an Indiana code book. And when I got the book and looked up the denial code, it was to protect the identity of nude or dead people or something like that. So they just write whatever the heck they want on there. I did 3 different requests for 3 different items over a couple of month period, and they didn't even bother. All 3 denials I got, they were photocopies of each other. They didn't even bother reviewing or following their policy. They just photocopied the denial from the first one and gave it to me. It's ridiculous. These guys, I was told by one of the people I talked to that they own the body cameras, and it's up to them whether they give them up or not. In one of their, I got a copy of their body-worn camera policy, and one of their reasons for denial, it was number 8 on their denial process. Number 8 said that if the officer is suspected of wrongdoing or involved in an officer-involved shooting, they have the right to deny all materials. So if the officer is suspected of doing wrong, they can hide that camera footage, is what they're saying, which that just kind of mystifies me. I don't get it. Safety Man, I subbed to you in a live stream yesterday. I saw that you had done your first one. I haven't had a chance to go check it out yet, but I did sub to you yesterday, and I'm gonna go check that out. I can't wait to see that one and some more. I hope things go well for you. Yeah, Tammy, you know, I mean, you've seen a lot of the paperwork I'm talking about, and we've talked about it while you're here. You know these guys. You know that they're they're just lying, corrupt dirtbags. And now, I was a little on the fence about who it was that was using my name and going around to different chats. But now, after that yesterday, when they're going in and using my name and posting my address and phone numbers and threatening to come to my house and stuff, I know for a fact at this point it's somebody involved in the Elkhart Police Department. Nobody else. There's only like 3 other people that have my address, and nobody else would do that. So I guess if somebody was really determined, they might be able to look into records and find it somehow or some way, but my guess right now is the Elkhart Police Department, and my first guess is that smart-ass, lazy, bald-headed piece of shit safety officer that made the false reports to get us stopped the first time and then get me arrested the second time. But I don't have any proof of that yet, but I am going to try to do some more public information requests on his phone calls and the time he is at work, and see what he's up to. I know, right, Tammy? Same here. Yeah, I just wanted to go on for a couple of minutes and fill you guys in on that.
Tell them one of your videos is going.
So if no, it's a bald-headed male, Regan Hart, and he's not actually a police officer. He's a safety officer. Oh, LOL, yeah. If you watch my video of Can I Chalk the Blue Line Road, he's the safety officer I was dealing with. He's the one that got on the phone and made the phone call to have our vehicle stopped. He asked if I had anybody with me and blah blah blah, and then instantly after we left the police department, he had our vehicle stopped and they harassed us. He made a false claim. So he's my best guess right now. So I'm gonna go back and get his full name and start making some requests. If I can ever get a hold of my court-appointed pretender, I'm gonna have him start working on some of this. But he doesn't like answering his phone or returning phone calls or anything. So we'll see what happens there. And if anybody has any ideas on how I can get some of these public information requests to go through, like I said, every single one I put in, they deny, and they come up with BS, invalid reasons to deny them. So I'm thinking, I know they can be done online also. So maybe if some of you guys can go to my video and get some of the names of some of the officers that I've dealt with, especially that public safety officer. Maybe you guys can file some requests online. Maybe that'll work. I'm not sure. Sabo, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was Sabo, is the safety officer. He's the one that made the call reporting domestic violence happening in our car after I left the police department. When I did the Can I Chalk the Blue Line Road. And my guess is he's the one that's using my name with the 2.0 and going around putting my address and phone number and everything out there. He has nothing better to do than sit on his ass behind his bulletproof glass and play games. So he wants to play some games. Okay, I can play too. So the audits are starting back up. I was going to take a little time off from them until I get this other stuff sorted out. But they want to play. They want to make threats. They want to harass. That's fine. I can do that too. So my audits are going to start back up, and I'm going to be filing complaints on every single one of them I see running a stop sign or not using their turn signal. Every single police stop that I can find, I'm going to be in their face filming. That's just the way it's going to be. That's just the way it's going to be. They want to show how corrupt they are and resort to threatening my family and threatening to come to my house. Okay. It's back on, I guess.
How is there under investigation again? Got a new investigation going on.
Oh yeah, Kim's telling me that apparently another investigation has been opened on them. We're not sure what it's for, but it was on Kim's news ticker. They're bringing in a third party and paying her $100,000 that was actually designated for the ferry boat fund. And they're taking $100,000 from that ferry boat fund and paying this private investigator to do an investigation for something. They weren't real clear on what the investigation is for, but we will be checking into that and see what's going on. I mean, really, $100,000 for a investigation into the police department? That's That's interesting. I thought we had tax-paid officials and stuff that were supposed to be doing that kind of stuff. But now we have to come up with another $100,000 to pay somebody else. That's very interesting. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut this one down. I got some.
Yeah, it is, Jaded.
Yeah, it's very funny, Jaded. There's only been one or two that have driven by the house, and I don't know if they were here for me, but I mean, you can see in the video when Niece was standing in my front yard, he flat out admitted to the harassment. When I asked him, why they keep driving by my house and shining their spotlights at my house, he said, "Oh, that's we're just checking on your safety." I mean, he flat out admitted to them doing it. So, you know, it's just amazing. I don't know. I think they're messing with some of my YouTube stuff too, because some of my videos have disappeared. I think I'll be okay because I think some other people have backed them up on CD or mirrored them or copied them. But my arrest video, my most recent arrest video, somehow managed to disappear. That's no longer in my library. Plus several other videos. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but that's interesting also. Hell, Regan, I'll investigate him for. Actually, I'm investigating them for free. I'm investigating them for free. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. Actually, it's costing me money to investigate them at the moment.
She's got one subscriber.
That's okay. Yeah, it's actually costing me money at the moment to investigate them. And we won't even. No, Jaded, he is not blocked here. But it's only 11:45, and my guess is he doesn't start shift until 3. That's when he always shows up everywhere, is between 3 and 11. But no, he's not blocked here.
I lost you. Somehow.
What I'll probably do, guys, is sometime between 3 and 11, I'll start up another live stream so the little pussy-ass bitch can sit behind his bulletproof glass and join us. See if he wants to communicate with some of you guys. Okay, I'm going to shut this one down for now, guys. I just wanted to jump in here and give you guys an update. Let you know that I have a stalker. He's making threats against my home and family, and he's posting my address and phone number and such. So if you see him, and it's James Jacobson 2.0, and he uses a badge as an icon. So if you see him out there anywhere, go ahead and treat him however you think he should be treated. And if anybody can do any of those online public requests, I would appreciate if you can put some of those in and maybe try to find out some information. And I would say on Safety Officer Sabo, I think we need to put in some public records requests for his on-duty cell phone records and computer usage, so we can check and see if it is him, which is what I suspect right now. But we can either confirm it's him or eliminate him if we can get some public records requests in. And also, please go to Elkhart Police Department website. I really don't think they deserve those 2.5 stars that they have. I think we need to do something about that. And again, thank you guys all. And I will come back live later on this afternoon when the second shift starts, so we can invite them to join in. You guys all stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you after a while.